Would it surprise any of us to find out that some of the most common ways we learn to deal with adversity actually make things worse? Or that some of the most effective, time-tested strategies for actually transforming adversity into opportunity are things that you and I can master? Well, today is about learning how to rise out of the ashes of any setback, any kind of a loss, disappointment, or unwelcome change you might be experiencing, or becoming the better, smarter, stronger, more courageous, loving, and successful version of yourself. You know, resilience is how we transform adversity into opportunity. And true resilience comes from in us. It's in our DNA. But that's not enough. We have to summon the courage, the faith, the wisdom and strength to face into adversity and find our way out of the darkness into the light again. Life's lessons come from successes and failures. The truth is, we're all faced with adversity as individuals, families, communities, organizations, as a nation, and as a world. What we choose to do at that moment defines our character. We're all asked to summon greater amounts of bravery and courage to face into the challenges that life presents.
Adversity is common. People have problems. You gotta become resilient. Ken walks his talk, and he's been through tremendous adversity, and he's come out the other side a better human being. And that's what he's going to be able to relate to your audience and to help your organization be better in times of trouble.
The thing about Ken that makes him special is this is a guy who really has something to say. So it's not just all about the presentation. It's the kind of adversity that Ken has personally overcome and that has connected him to others really around the world who are faced with adversity and difficulties in life. The strength of that experience comes through when you listen to him talk, and it's truly motivating.
History is largely the story of great things happening in this world as a result of people overcoming some of the worst possible adversities. Religions were founded. Some of the greatest expressions of art were created. Even the Taj Mahal itself, built as an expression of eternal love, is a prime example of what we can accomplish when we overcome adversity. It's out of the ashes and heartache that some of the greatest expressions of who we are have been born.
I've known Ken Druck for almost 20 years. He has an innate, kinetic, personal touch which takes messages beyond their institutions and into people's lives. And the moments that I've spent learning from him in the most intensely personal ways, and also in ways that I've been able to share with my children, my friends, my other family members, the people I work with. You don't do that without years of careful training and contemplation. It's a gift, but it's a self-trained, carefully polished, nurtured gift. It's like a diamond.
My journey for the last 20 years is something that chose me. It started with the passing of my oldest daughter, Jenna. But as I think about it and look back, it started with her life, not her death. Her life and her sister's life were a source of the greatest inspiration for me as a father. Losing Jenna was an unspeakable loss, and there were times I couldn't imagine rising out of the ashes of her death. While losing a child is considered one of the worst possible losses, we all have to face adversity in some form or another. The life lessons I've gained have given me a template for how we can rise out of almost any adversity and become the better version of ourselves as individuals, families, communities, and as a nation.
Some of the best musicians in the world have a way to touch people's hearts through their music, and some of the best athletes in the world have a way to excite people and to revive people, through their sports. Ken has a way of giving people their lives back so that they have freedom and hope and tools and resources to live again, and that is priceless.
I think Ken is a phenomenal speaker. He's very inspirational. He's very knowledgeable, too. He can really empathize. I think that's the word that I would say, that he's so good at connecting. And when you listen to him, you feel like he's talking to you. Although it could be a huge crowd, you really feel like a bond with him.
We all create beautiful blueprints for what we want our lives to be. And then life speaks. Sometimes it speaks in very painful terms, and we have to change the plan. I will help you overcome your adversity and build your resilience. My mission, whether it's through speaking, coaching, or consulting, is for people to become the better version of themselves.